In many parts of the world, computers and the power to run them are scarce. Changing that is a challenge being tackled by two Bay Area organizations. Tonight, ABC7's David Louis reports on their drive to discover a way to bring knowledge and technology to the far reaches of Africa.
The town of Fort Portal is known as one of the most scenic areas in Uganda. While it's remote, Fort Portal is not isolated. Their window on the world is the internet. Surprising when you consider that power outages here are frequent. A San Francisco nonprofit group, Inveneo, had to redesign a system that addresses that, along with Africa's hot, humid, and dusty environment. Inveneo's team of Silicon Valley veterans re-engineered computers to run cooler by removing the hard drive and modifying them to run on 12-volt rechargeable batteries.
The computer itself uses about 6 watts of power and runs off 12 volts DC directly. We use LCD screens, which use about 10 to 11 watts. So in total, we're about 16 watts for just the computing component.
Compare that to 150 watts for a typical desktop computer operating on AC power. Inveneo also engineered solar panels to recharge the batteries and to operate a Wi-Fi network to connect to the internet. A typical installation costs $2,000 and includes a voice-over internet telephone connection.
Once they have an opportunity to get access to telephony or the internet or any type of information through these tools, they can immediately see the use for those tools in their daily lives. Can you imagine not being able to call a doctor if your child was sick?
Western Uganda banana growers now can access ways to increase yield. In another village, residents can go to a community center to access computers. For many, typing is a new skill they must master. The internet has given them new opportunities.
The women got together and started a weaving cooperative for baskets and things like that, which they're now selling through another organization they have connected to by email over the internet, which buys their goods and sells them then through various channels in a fair trade type of way.
Children, of course, have a new tool for learning. The drive to deliver technology to remote villages is far from over. Another San Francisco group, Green Wi-Fi, has been working out of a garage to make these systems cheaper. Bruce Bakke and Mark Pomerleau have re-engineered the solar-powered Wi-Fi units using power management. That drops the price of each of these self-contained devices from $1,500 to $500.
In most of those regions, and they have daily blackouts, and if the power goes out, the network goes down, and if the network's down, people can't get connected to the internet.
Both Green Wi-Fi and Inveneo are examples of startups anxious to give more people in more areas technology to improve their lives.
We're giving them the ability to change their own lives. We have no idea how they'll change the world in years to come, but they'll be able to make it better for everyone.
The work that Inveneo and Green Wi-Fi are doing should give us all something to think about, how we in this country take technology for granted. Yet by some estimates, 1 billion people in the world have never made a phone call or connected to the internet. And 2.5 billion people don't have reliable electricity. In San Francisco, David Louis, ABC7 Moneyscope.
Now, David has other examples of companies joining together to do good things in his backstory. You can find that at abc7news.com.